You know what I want to start off with first? I want to start off with what I feel is the coolest, biggest news of the night. Okay. And that is something that I woke up to this morning. And that was the Book of Boba Fett trailer. And
yeah, no, I wasn't anticipating this. Like
I wasn't either.
The scoopers were saying that something was coming today, and they were tweeting the cryptic Boba Fett gifts. I'm like, when they say this for Disney Plus Day, I think they released this early because there's a lot more stuff happening on Disney Plus Day. Plus, this trailer is really cool, but it's not like it doesn't have like no big action scenes, right? It's more like a story tease.
Yeah, I think the first episode is going to premiere on Disney Plus Day. I think that now. I think they're going to do something big or some big ass featurette or something that's going to end up being big. Or maybe a Mando season 3 announcement because they are shooting season 3 right now. So maybe there's something.
I think Disney Plus Day is going to blow fandom out of the water.
Well, fandom, it's not hard to blow fandom out of the water, though. It's really not that difficult. Fandom is just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, my only complaint with Disney Plus Day is that it's not going to be a live stream. It's going to upload everything to Disney Plus like 2 a.m. Central and be like,
eventually
okay.
they'll
well, I'll be staying up late that night.
Look, it's going to take them a while to realize that streaming is really important to that type of thing. Doing it live builds up this huge hype in a different way.
Yeah, I know they're releasing like a Boba Fett featurette or something, like this like documentary about the history of Boba Fett, so that could be something they tease.
Like, he had 5 lines between the 2 films and iconicness that has lived on for half a generation now. But he's back.
That just goes to show how iconic Star Wars is, though. Even a character had that small of a role as that iconic.
I mean, at this point, people probably would want like a Dengar series, you know what I mean, or like a Kyle Katarn series or something like that. I still think they're going to adapt Shadows of the Empire. I still think they're going to adapt that. But it's definitely something that we're going to get down the road, obviously. But I wanted to go through and watch this real quick, and experience it with you guys, because again, I've only seen it the one time this morning. It's not that it didn't impress me. It just was not what I was expecting. And I also watched it on my phone as I was trying to wake up and like have breakfast to take my kid to school. So I was like not really in the mood. And then I'm like, I'll watch it later. I'll save it for tonight and everything else. I think, but let's give this thing a go, because I think it's going to be something that is going to be pretty special. Let's dive in. Is that a droid?
Yeah, it's a little creature from Return of the Jedi. You saw it like roaming the halls.
I've heard otherwise.
Shit.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer.
Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
You were all once captains under Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial. Why speak of conflict when cooperation can make us all rich?
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
Like, speak freely, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a teaser for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like, what more do you need to get hyped? I'm glad we get a little something. That's cool.
No. I mean, like, I don't know what I was expecting. I think like I'm looking at it now and I think, okay, like, is this riffing on Star Wars Underworld, which was something that they had, wanted to do back like 10 years ago. They shot.
You weren't expecting them to make like Boba Fett a bad guy, were you?
No. I mean, an anti-hero, yes.
Yes,
right?
he's gonna be an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's gonna have it. But even then, an anti-hero just means a dude that isn't a paragon 100% of the time. You know,
Do they
Oh,
change
no,
the
it's
suit,
not
by the
that
way?
simple,
The
Matt. It's
suit
really
looks a
not.
little like it's better fitting on him a bit. It looks like
they probably
updated it.
cleaned it up. Yeah, they probably cleaned it up
Of
a little bit
course,
for
like
it.
yeah,
You know,
like it was just in one episode. A few episodes before that. For a full series, they're gonna.
Well, I
look
said
over
this.
costume
You know, it's just chat. This is basically like Star Wars' version of like The Godfather. It's like a mob story. Him like going to all the lieutenants and saying, "You
Yeah.
work for me now," and he's like, "Let me
Well,
I'll take
so-
over everything."
so there's a couple aspects of that I'm curious about. Given that it takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi, you know, like, are we going to have any moment where Luke and Boba Fett encounter one another? That would be interesting. But also, my question then becomes, is Kira around? Because Jabba was definitely part of the criminal underworld and everything else. And so was Dryden Voss. And there's another rumor today that apparently Darth Maul is getting his own series. I forgot about that one.
Crimson Dawn, the animated series, which will
Yeah.
take place before Solo and tell the story about what happened after the Clone Wars.
Yeah, exactly. And then leading up to that, because I'm telling you right now that they're wanting to go and push more with that era. Like we're gonna get more Solo. I just at this point, I think we're gonna get a lot more Solo, and I think it's gonna be Alden Ehrenreich, despite what people out there are gonna get all bitchy about.
Well, we know the Lando series is coming. We haven't heard much about it in a while, but they'll probably talk about it on Disney Plus Day. So
Oh, yeah.
that's coming.
Disney Plus Day is gonna have definitely have some shit there with Lando. Yeah.
Who the hell is
100%.
this?
This is Saggy Melons.
This is Saggy Melon.
This is her. Yeah, she deep faked me into some like Raven cosplay thought from
All right.
TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've seen the video and I got a thick ass.
Matt,
you know,
this is not Saggy Melons.
This is Saggy. Yeah, it's Saggy.
It doesn't look like Saggy. Oh shit, it is.
It's Saggy. Yeah, I know what it is. I've seen this before.
Yeah,
You know?
everyone, a lot of people. This is an OG picture. I'm so mad. I thought when you said you were going live, I was late and I wanted to see the trailer reaction with you guys, and I was like, "Damn it, I missed it."
That's okay. That's okay.
He said 10:15.
But that's his time. It's 1:38 a.m. for me.
Just take whatever time I put and add 3 hours to it.
Speak
It's
American,
that simple.
Jarbo. Speak American.
Speak American. I'm dude. West Coast, best coast, East Coast, and
I
East Coast.
miss it.
Suck it.
And I had to be here because I am not even in the slightest a Star Wars fan. I barely know Star Wars.
Star Wars fan.
Star Wars. Star Wars.
Can't even say
A
Star
singular
War.
war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star War. That that
Star
time
Wars.
that Bobby Giannetti guy, he got into a fight with that other dude, that
Maybe it only would
Leopold.
have been one Star War, but
Would have
then
been only one
suddenly
star.
Palpatine returns.
But
Yeah,
see,
it's the beginning of time. It's one star, and it's just fighting itself.
Yes, but
It's definitely a Woody Allen film.
Okay, Star Wars. Okay, there we go with the S.
Oh my god! I'm just a star by myself out here. What do I? Existential dread. I can't even get my penis hard anymore. What's happening to me? And it says Star Wars. It's internal.
I love the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian made me actually like Star Wars more. Like, and I'm sorry, I know people in the chat saying that's
a lot of people.
I've seen Star Wars. It's not like I haven't seen Star Wars. It's just I wasn't a huge fan. I thought it was like,
yeah, you aren't alone, Melons, because like Mandalorian got a lot of people interested in Star Wars. So
yeah, because Mandalorian did what Star Wars franchise for me personally didn't really do, which is it really did explore the Star Wars world. Like, I didn't know what the hell Tusken Raiders were other than just annoying like people in the sand that just robbed you or attacked you because you were in their territory. I didn't know that they had a whole culture and a whole like you know what I mean. The Mandalorian sitting there talking.
A generous way of putting it, but yeah.
But I'm saying like they have their own little community and they like the Mandalorian was sitting there breaking bread with them, talking in their language, which was cool to see, and Jawas and everything. It was cool. It really brought you more into the world. I think that's what Mandalorian did for a lot of non-Star Wars fans, kind of turned them into like fans of the franchise now, which is what they wanted to do, which is why they were successful, I would say.
No, I mean, no, they did a lot with Mando. They definitely they took it, and it came out at the right time as well. I think had it come out after Rise of Skywalker, it would have probably been like a little bit negatively impacted, even with the Grogu release, or the Grogu reveal. But at the same time, looking at all that, they really, they've been able to establish its quality through the second season. And I see all these hot takes on Twitter. I saw some guy today. He's like, "Oh, it's a largely uninspired and boring show."
Yeah, people
and
will say that about anything successful.
I'm like,
it's
man,
not.
what the fuck you watch? And I check his profile, and it's all like hashtag restore the Snyderverse, and I'm like,
wah, wah, wah.
Right, but
I'm not
that's
gonna say anything.
Right, but that's the thing. It's like I said, I've people who know what Star Wars is, and aren't fans of it. Like, it's because, obviously, I don't know what it was. It's just, I just didn't think Star Wars. I mean, it was a great story. It just didn't throw me in as deep as Mandalorian did. Like I said, Mandalorian really explored a lot of things that Star Wars didn't really do because they were too focused on Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and that whole and Obi-Wan. Like, those are the characters I know. Boba Fett too. So having Boba Fett come back was so cool to see as well, because I was like, oh, Boba Fett's there. He's gonna talk about his father, and then you get to more of the culture of the Mandalorians as well, like how there's like a different type. Like, I didn't know that there were different factions of it. The religious type and stuff, and it was really, really cool. Even the friggin' the Empire people, the bad guys, like, you got to see them like sitting down eating lunch, like it's an actual whole ass job.
No, Saggy, you should not be excited.
Yeah, with fucking Gus there.
Boring.
Fucking Gus.
Oh yeah. It's all that the people in the Fandom Menace today were just like, I can't wait to watch the Gina Carano movie. It's gonna be better.
I can't get behind this. I can't
do it because they fired the Gina. Well, if the Gina would wear a fucking mask, maybe they wouldn't be in this situation.
He was not going to be in this show
This
anyway.
trailer sucks. This ominous music over irrational statements.
I will say this that sucked. Watching that, and I talked to Anna about this, so Anna knows what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
but watching The Mandalorian, knowing what I know about like the whole Gina Carano thing and everything, it kind of like slowly it made me sad.
It
because
skews your perspective, unfortunately.
It does.
I watched The Mandalorian like 2 weeks before that happened, by the way. So.
Right, and I like Cara Dune, and I know everyone was like, "Oh,
I love
Cara
her.
Dune."
I love the character. Too.
Right, I love the character, and I liked Gina. Gina played I liked her as Cara Dune, and it really is sad that this whole situation had to happen, because now I don't know if we are going to see Cara Dune again, and I doubt we will now. Now they have to write her out somehow. So it's
easy. It's so easy to replace her, though. That's the thing.
They're just gonna pooch here. She died on the way back to her home planet.
Be like, it's gonna have the opening scroll, and it's all like,
easy,
"War is coming. The first casualty is Cara Dune, who died while pooping."
But that's like so sad, because I wanted to see more of her. She was such a
Look,
badass
here's the
character.
thing. I think it's entirely possible at some point she might come back. All right, like, I don't think she's done forever. I think here's the thing. Once these Daily Wire movies come out and they bomb and they get completely critically just shat on, which is what's gonna happen, she's gonna not get any freaking work. It's just, or it's gonna be like she'll eventually find a way to come back. But it's gonna be once this whole thing is literally behind us. It's just, but right now she's like, she's propped up by these people who only really care because it's a political narrative, and that's about it. But even then, she's shooting a movie in Montana, I think, right now, and like the Quartering went out there. The Quartering went out there to go interview her about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like they invited these YouTubers to go out there, which, don't get me wrong, is actually kind of cool that they would invite the YouTubers over like the media. But then again, it's who they are. That's kind of the problem. And, but they're going out there, they're talking about it. So they're trying to raise awareness by going to these channels. I'm going to tell you this right now. The Quartering's audience, he doesn't get, he gets maybe 10%, 15% of his total sub count watches his content. He's got over 1 million subs, but he barely cracks 150,000 views per video. So the people that he's going to be going out there and talking about Gina Carano with aren't going to care. Like, his audience is not going to be like, trying to suckle at those titties or nothing like that. It ain't going to happen. So it's largely just for show, but he doesn't have any influence. He's an outrage merchant. He peddles bullshit that doesn't equate to any kind of actual meaningful influence.
Sadly, you're partially right, only because I've learned that numbers really matter. Like, even though, he has 1 million subscribers, and you're right, he might not be getting a lot of the views, but he still has that somewhat notoriety. Like, people would be like, "Oh, that's
yeah,
a
but his
wonderful-"
notoriety is shit. His notoriety is like, hey, remember that guy that like got mad at Michael Giacchino saying "fuck Hitler"? Did you ever see that? Did
No,
you ever
I
see
did.
that?
I did.
Yeah,
see
he
that.
got mad and said,
Yeah, yikes! Ooh, yo, yikes! There it is, guys. There, ooh, he went a step too far.
It got turned into a meme because
It went,
everyone,
it went political. Never mind, all they cover is politics. So it's just, again, it's that whole notion of all of these guys. They don't run any kind of actual influence on this front. Like, because if it was Gina in a Star Wars project, that might be a little bit different. But this is Gina in a movie called Terror on the Prairie. That's the name of the movie she's shooting right now. Terror on the Prairie.
I agree with Rhea. She's gonna start starring in Christian talking dog movies.
Oh, that's gonna be really funny. Yeah, yeah. Like it's gonna be AirPub.
Yeah, it's just so sad because I really want to see Cara Dune. I loved her, and watching her in The Mandalorian was so sad.
She might come back. She might come back.
Saggy, look.
I want her to come back. I don't care about this bullshit anymore.
Saggy, you're getting better female characters anyway. You're gonna follow Fennec Shand. Fennec Shand's awesome.
Who?
Fennec Shand, Ming Na Wen.
Yeah, I love,
Who?
I love her and all, but you know, I mean, yeah, but Cara Dune, like, come on.
She wasn't even the best character on the show.
I don't care. She was still a prominent figure on the show.
She was still a really good part of the show.
Right. I know, but there's other parts too. Don't worry,
bro. Oh my god.
But here's okay. Here's the thing with that, right? Here's the absolute thing with that. She fucked up. It doesn't matter what you think about her character or what you think about her acting or whatever. She done goofed. She got yeeted from the show. That's where it's at. That's what it is. So it's I mean, be mad about it, fine, but it's like recognize that, you know what, this wasn't done without there being ample knowledge to not do it. That's the difference here.
There's 3 strikes.
Whoa. Pause. Stop running your mouth in the chat. I see you. I'm not joining Phantom Menace. I really the fuck. And I'm not sounding like Andrew. I'm not going to cry about it and tell you guys here to stop. Stop it, guys. Stop. No, stop.
Oh, Saggy's been getting, a lot of, she's got shout outs on the Geeks and Gamers official Instagram. She was stories. Ooh, the stories. It's talking about the saggy melons on the stories.
I'm a little jealous there, but
why would I be jealous of that shit? I don't want my name associated with those people.
Well, you sound a little jealous.
Nah, I think it's funny because it's like, you know, you're like, because I mean, I love you to death, but I know you're playing the field. It's fine, you know. Drunk 3PO is going to come around, offer you a nice, fine G&G contract, and you're going to be like, I'm on Hot Jeremy now, guys. That's the name of it's a new podcast, Jeremy and Saggy.
No,
Hot Jeremy.
Pause. I just love Drunk 3PO. That's all. That's my main man. He's the best. I love him. Nobody better talk about my mans. He loved my puppet.
Sounds a little bit mean to say in front of RJ here, who's got your back all the time. Puts up with your shit all the time.
I need him to have my front. I need him to have my front, not my back. My back's fine. I need the front.
Well, you're on it enough.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Yara.
I love him. I can't not love him, dude.
Saggy's the one who finds it most amusing. That's the best.
No, the shit Saggy and I say to each other off air is insane.
And on air too.
And on air, yeah.
No, it's worse off air because we don't have filters. We don't have filters anyways, but it's much worse.
It's much worse, yeah. We get in some serious trouble. Especially if I talk with an accent. That's just always pretty funny.
Don't do
anyway, I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry.
Don't do it.
But so anyway, to kind of round out the Boba Fett conversation, I think it looks great. I can't wait to see more. 2 months to go, less than 2 months now until the show premieres.
Yeah. You still really think they're going to drop the first episode November 12th?
No. Look, this is a teaser. Why they're giving us a teaser now, 11 days before the event, doesn't make a lot of sense unless they're planning something big for Disney Plus. I think it makes
sense because they don't want the trailer to be overshadowed by the announcements.
Okay? I mean, sure, but what else is going to be announced?
Hayden Christensen confirmation in Ahsoka, new series announcement. Probably the Marvel stuff. I mean, they're gonna have that Marvel featurette and the Star Wars.
Yeah, but like Book of Boba Fett's tangible and it's coming. You know what I mean? So it's like there's the difference there, where it's not like it's something that it's not like last year where they're like the Book of Boba Fett is coming in a year. It's like no, the Book of Boba Fett.
Show footage from like Obi-Wan or something, like a quick little look or something.
Well, no, we're gonna get a trailer
would
for Obi-Wan.
That would overshadow.
We're gonna get a trailer for Obi-Wan.
I have a question for the Star Wars fans in the chat and on the panel. Do you think that they might kind of start boring you guys with all these like spin-off shows and whatnot? Do you think it's gonna eventually do you feel like maybe they're just milking it? Yeah, because I'm concerned about that too as an outsider. Like, it feels like they're just milking all of the stories they can with the characters that we a lot of people know and love.
Look,
we're gonna.
I've already said this to Jarbo. I think that these shows will be good, but they'll never get a repeat success of what they got with Mandalorian. I only think Mandalorian Season 3 will be as big as Season 1 or 2. I think they'll be great. I think it'll be great storytelling. I don't think it'll reach the heights in terms of popularity.
Well, I mean...
Obi-Wan, dude. Obi-Wan's going to be...
Here's the thing is...
huge, but I don't know
Mando Season 2, though, was ultimately bigger than Mando Season 1. As long as they keep those surprises coming... True. And it's done in a compelling enough way. It's like they're gonna drop that shit, and it's gonna come out and it's gonna fucking make everyone go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Grown men are going to cry on camera and be okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, Star Wars is bringing manly emotions back. It's allowing for toxic masculinity to fade away and for men to experience things again. And then, of course, will be the fandom menace trying to tell you that you're bad for doing that. But anyway.